My name is Stephen Fola-Badejo. I'm the founder and CEO of Logitrak. Logitrak is an e-logistics platform that connects trusted and vetted truckers to B2B and B2C businesses to help them move their freight and cargo across Nigeria and Africa. We also offer tracking as a service to help our clients track their consignments and have 360 visibility of their goods while in transit. We offer insurance as a service for our numerous truckers on our platform and also those into always business to have easy access to asset insurance and also HMO insurance for their drivers. They have insurance in less than 2 minutes with zero paperwork, and we also help them fast track their claims. Oh, I love this question. Well, Logitrak didn't start as Logitrak. So, taking you back to about 8 to 9 years ago, when I graduated from school, I had that fear that, oh, I hope I won't end up like how my predecessors ended up when most of them come back to school and say, oh, they are still job hunting and all that. So I remembered in my final year, I think it was my final exam, I just, took time out to pray to God and just tell God to direct me and order my steps. I didn't, I was just open-minded. I was also processing my papers then to travel out to the UK, US, Australia, or Canada to study medicine because I studied human physiology. So, but while I was doing that, I was open-minded, praying to God. I said to God, just order myself, just direct me to something that even if I'm doing it, I'm stressing myself and all that. But I would know that at the end of the day, I'm fulfilling purpose. I'm doing better things. I'm doing greater things and all that. And during those times, I was inspired to start a logistics company called The Removalist. So The Removalist is a relocation company that helps people move from their old places to their new places in style. Then after that, I also started TRM Express. TRM Express helps SMEs to deliver door-to-door deliveries and all that. So from then, when I was doing those stuffs, I was documenting my mistakes, documenting what I was learning from, those stuffs and all that. And I could also remember then when we were doing the relocation stuff, we usually have orders from multinationals to help them move their goods across the country. Documenting those stuff and all that, I was asking myself, how can technology do this better? Because we are having orders from other states, and we could not meet up. So 2019 came, it was the heat of COVID-19 where we had to do contactless delivery. So I told myself, wow, this is the best time to, move to the market with everything I've been writing down. Then we founded Logitrak, a combination of logistics and tracking, because it was one of our intentions to help our clients to have visibility of their goods while in transit. So hence Logitrak. So we founded Logitrak. So that was how Logitrak came about. Launched in 2019 towards early 2020. Okay, so what makes Logitrak different is quite cumbersome and I may not be able to share everything, so that won't strengthen our competitors and all that. So I'll just share a few things. Well, one of the stuff that makes Logitrak different from others is on our platform. First and foremost, we have different trucks on our platform, different types of vehicle classes. We have the vans, we have the trucks, we have the trailers and all that on our platform. So on our platform, customers can negotiate prices with different truckers registered on our platform, and like truckers bid for work, bid for projects. Customers come on our platform and negotiate the best prices for them, and they go with the truckers that they are okay with. So that's why we are different. And also, we are managing customers. We are also managing truck owners. So We have other incentives for truck owners that are registered on our platform that they enjoy when they register on our platform. So that's how we are different. For a while now, we have been bootstrapping. We've not gotten any investment from anybody. There's not been any external funding. Well, I remember the only investment that came to us was the one, like a seed capital that my mentor gave to me about 8 years ago when I wanted to start the business, or when I had started, when I told him about the challenges. I think about 450K to 500K to purchase the dispatch bike then. And the funny thing is, it is the seed capital then that gave me 8 years ago that's been responsible for the turnover that we have been turning over in their millions now. And well, I wouldn't say it's a limiting factor as you have asked, but as I've said, we are building lines upon line and we are bootstrapping, and I'm proud to say that we are bootstrapping, because we've also had engagement with some investors. But again, we have worked out of many, because what I tell my team is we must bring in investors that their core values, their goals align with us. We are not desperate in bringing investors on board. We are not desperate about having investors, and we are not just out there for the tech balls. And as I've said, we are building lines upon lines, and we are making sure that our foundation is solid. Which I used to tell my team that let's focus on customer acquisition. And with that, we'll get the right kind of investors. And we just want investors that their core values lines or aligns with ours. So, as I've said, we have left many deals and all because of core values. So, core value is very important for me because we are building something that will last. So, why the rush? So, we are not rushing. We are taking our time, and it's fun. The stress is there. One of the disadvantages of bootstrapping is some stuff that you need to do very fast. You have to make sure you bootstrap and all that. But again, you are learning, you are failing. I remember one of the books my mentor recommended for me, Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell. So you are learning to fail little, failing forward, rather than getting the money and So we are building, we are intentional about what we are doing. So I wouldn't say we are limited or it's stopping us from being top logistics company in Africa. So we're just committed to serving our customer. Then every other thing is secondary. But the primary vision is to serve our customer. After that, then whatever comes. But definitely we're intentional about what we're doing. Okay, so I want to thank Startup Lagos for giving me this opportunity to speak about what we are doing at Logitrak, and also thanks to our customers for believing in us. And I don't know whoever is out there that is inspired by this. Just start and stay focused. Start small and be intentional about whatever you are building. And get your convictions right. Once you get your convictions right, it will limit what can distract you in life, what can distract you. Stay focused. If you are focused, one thing that works and is working for our startup is we are focused and we're intentional about what we are doing. There are many things that I may not be able to share because but thanks again to Startup Lagos.